Well, Robinhood is in the news again. Robinhood is in a massive lawsuit right now, and it could actually make you some money. You might be affected by it and didn't even know. So stay tuned because I'm going to get in what is actually happening, how much Robinhood's paying out, and who's actually suing Robinhood, and are you even affected? So if you've been living under a rock lately and you have a Robinhood account, well, if you don't know, Robinhood is in a lawsuit with FINRA. So now FINRA is a company and they state FINRA is dedicated to protect investors and safeguarding market integrity in a manner that facilitates vibrant capital markets. So basically, FINRA kinda is like the cops and Robinhood's kinda like the robbers. Anyways, long story short, FINRA is suing Robinhood for $70 million, which is no small amount of money. However, that is a little bit of clickbait because 57.4 of that 70 million is going directly into FINRA's pocket, and the $12.6 million remaining is actually going to go to settlements of the people actually affected by Robinhood. Robinhood in the past has been known for lying, and they have been fined for lying. They were not truthful in how they actually made their money and really deceptive about their order flow. They routed all the orders on their platform to market makers who they were financially incentivized to actually do so. Then those market makers did not actually get the best price for the investors, so thus actually causing millions of dollars of lost opportunity where those investors actually lost that penny by penny. The most famous market maker is Citadel when you're talking in regards to Robinhood because they were actually the ones behind GameStop and all that stuff. However, these investors actually lose just a fraction of a single penny every single transaction because the difference in the actual prices is so slim. However, penny after penny after penny, millions upon billions of times really adds up. And they did this because they wanted to show off their new features and their platform to the masses. They performed on a small scale, but however, once you actually brought it out to the millions and millions of people that Robinhood actually provides, there was a lot of bugs and it actually started to fail, having customers pay the price instead of Robinhood themselves. They've also had many issues regarding a margin account and the regulations around their margin accounts. Some have actually had bugs in their platform and showed a negative balance in their own account. And just to be clear, that margin trading is some of the riskiest trading that you can do in the stock market, and typically you actually need a specified margin account with a minimum of $2,000 invested in that account. And for you watching this, you probably remember that when you signed up for a Robinhood account, if you have one, you had to go through a couple questions like what's your net worth, what's your occupation, how much experience have you had, and stuff like that. And those questions and answers are actually very important to Robinhood and all the platforms like this. And through those answers and stuff like that, these platforms will actually regulate who is available for margin trading and who is not. However, Robinhood just said yes to everyone. Even if you were 18 years old, had only $500 to your name, and said that you have had over 15 years experience in the markets, you are accepted. FINRA also attacks Robinhood on their plan if they actually fail, meaning that if Robinhood actually fails at performing what they're supposed to do, which is contact buyers and sellers to meet at a good price, however they actually route that order flow, what does Robinhood do if they can't actually do that? Well, if Robinhood does not actually deliver their service of connecting buyers and sellers, well, they don't really have anything in place. It's just, well, oops, which is actually not okay due to FINRA's rules. And this has actually happened in the past where Robinhood has not delivered their services. And we've seen this in the past with GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond, AMC, all these where Robinhood has actually halted trading. Through that, people have lost millions and potentially billions of dollars in opportunity cost because how are you actually supposed to say if that person was actually going to buy or sell? And if they actually did buy, how much leverage would they have used and how much would that have actually profited them in that one transaction? Robinhood actually broke FINRA's rules and therefore FINRA slapped a fine on that. 6 million Robinhood users have actually worked hand in hand with FINRA to help prosecute Robinhood. Those 6 million have actually stated their side, and which Robinhood actually forced them to liquidate their accounts to cover positions that they actually didn't really have to cover, therefore losing out on any potential gains and screwing them up when it comes to tax season. And that was all because of bugs and stuff like that. All FINRA members are supposed to report quarterly, however, Robinhood just ignored that. They swept it under the rug and acted like nothing really ever happened. Now they're also suing because of bad identity verification. Robinhood flagged 94% of accounts, basically stating that they didn't really believe that the person setting up this account was really linked with that social security number. And you know what Robin did? They said, whatever. let's do it. And they opened accounts under all their social security numbers and never really actually verified any of that. I actually did make a video going over Robinhood's financial statements because of their upcoming IPO, which honestly, it was pretty impressive on how much money they actually make. I go over how they made $420 million on transaction-based revenue in just the first quarter of 2021. And 27% of that revenue was actually through Citadel, which there's some shaky things there as well. However, they are taking massive steps, and now they're offering phone support. From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, you can call up Robinhood and ask them any questions about stocks, options, or anything like that. Plus, they've hired over 2,700 members to actually receive those calls and help in any support that they can. And they've also vowed to help with more financial education and resources for these newer investors they just tend to attract. They also stated how they are going to strengthen the infrastructure and basically be more prepared for the masses and when all these orders come in. They said that they will spread out these orders, and this will help with any system testing risk, so there should not be any more problems, specifically in regards to the negative account balance. Now, I do not want to demonize Robinhood in any means, just because a lot of the other brokerage accounts that are actually really widely respected do the exact same thing with routing order flows, such as Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, and E-Trade. Let's be honest, Robinhood needs to be honest, and that is why they have a bad reputation. If they were just honest and transparent about all this, it wouldn't really be that big of an issue. Just as an example, when they came out with the Robinhood card, they said that you could make 3% on your uninvested cash, and it was SIPC insured, which it really wasn't. They just lied about it blatantly to the media. Why is this so important? Well, one, they're a financial institution and they are taking control of your money. Just imagine if Amazon did the exact same thing and lied about stuff. They overcharged and they never really delivered the product. They would be crushed, and Robinhood is just getting away with it because they are not held accountable, and this is really important for Robinhood as well, especially if they are trying to IPO soon. Okay, I just want to be clear. I'm a big Robinhood advocate. I think they've brought so much stuff to the stock trading platforms, and they've encouraged a lot of people to actually take consideration of their financial future. And Robinhood is still a great platform for those people who buy and hold and just want to hold for the long term. But Robinhood is not really geared towards the people who use margin trading, options trading, and day trading. And to be completely honest, I'm not really into a lot of that. I do some here and there, but not much. And the majority of the Robinhood platform really isn't day trading, options trading, and margin trading, so it's not that big of an issue for the vast majority of them. However, I do want to say that Robinhood itself is SIPC insured up to $500,000 in any stocks or cash that you have on the platform. So if Robinhood just decides to tank, well, you will be insured by SIPC. So don't even worry about it if you have less than $500,000. That's it for today, and that rounds up why Robinhood is being sued by FINRA for $70 million. Now, if you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithms. As always, good luck in the markets, and I'll see you guys next time.